There will be an open forum and
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, greetings of peace and a warm welcome to all our graduates, participants, ambassadors for peace, and viewers of this 12th graduation ceremony of the Asia Pacific Leadership Conference, APLC. I'm Bakit, UPF Central Asia Director for General Affairs. It's my pleasure to be your MC for this noteworthy gathering. For the record, the first APLC started last October 3, 2020. To date, 617 distinguished personalities have graduated coming from 38 countries. Let me take this moment to recognize the presence of our dignitaries. We have with us Dr. Robert Kiddle, Senior Advisor and Director for the Education of UPF Asia. Welcome, Dr. Venus Augustine, Vice Chair, UPF Asia Pacific, Mrs. Ursula McLachlan, Secretary General, UPF Asia Pacific, Gregory Stone, Deputy Secretary General, UPF Asia Pacific. And welcome aboard Julius Malikdem, Director, UPF South Asia. Mr. Santosh Nipani, UPF Director for Central Pacific. Mr. Ritaka Yamada, Director of UPF Oceania. We officially welcome everyone to this Asia Pacific Leadership Conference graduation ceremony. We will now hear the welcoming remarks to be given to us by Honorable Eknath Dakal. Honorable Eknath Dakal is the regional chairman of the Universal Peace Federation in Asia Pacific. He served twice as the transport minister in the government of Nepal. He established a political party there, and he is the role model personal for me and the most prominent leaders, I think, in the region. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the regional chairman of UPF Asia Pacific, Honorable Eknath Dakal, with a warm round of applause.
Thank you very much, brother from Central Asia. And to begin with, I'd like to greet Dr. Kittel, Dr. Benos, Mrs. Ursula, and all of our UPF leadership from throughout Asia Pacific, and our honored participants of the Asia Pacific Leadership Conference. So welcome to this graduation program of the virtual APLC, and it is our great honor and privilege to have you in our UPF family. As you know that Universal Peace Federation, founded by the great founders, Father and Mother Moon, has been tirelessly working to promote peace from individual to family to society, nation, region, and throughout the world. Since the time of its founding, UPF has numerous activities for promotion of human family, for promoting brotherhood, and maintaining peace and stability in the world. And one of the major program of UPF is to provide educational program to the leaders of our society so that they may be able to perform well in their field. And UPF's education is not just kind of certain professional education or technical education or vocational education. Our education is what we call universal education, which is needed and required for the leaders and the people from all walks of life. So I truly grateful for your decision to attend this virtual APLC program, and I believe that through attending various presentation made by Dr. Kittel and Mrs. Ursula and other our presenters, you were able to really grasp the essence of the universal principle. So it's time now to practice those principles into our daily life. Our co-founder, Mother Moon, has been praying for the world, for peace and well-being of all humanity. And Mother has really encouraged UPF to work in the field of track to diplomacy and soft power approaches to peace in solving all kinds of problems. So beside this virtual program, we do have also many physical programs. Actually, I just came back from India, where we had a wonderful media interface to promote the Seoul resolution, which was adopted in the World Summit 2022 on February 14. India actually extended their solidarity in the Seoul resolution, which is focused on the peace and stability in Northeast Asia, especially for peaceful reunification of Korean Peninsula. We had more than 50 prominent Indian and regional media who presented there. And also we presented Ambassador for Peace certificate to 5 current member of parliament from India, and also 4 vice chancellor from various universities in India. So, and also we had a meeting with number of other Indian VIPs. So in this way, UPF is active in throughout the world, and as you know, we support the work of United Nations, and we celebrate most of the United Nations days, and UPF also one of the proud organization in the world which has highest affiliation with UN. So I really welcome you one more time in our big universal family of the Universal Peace Federation, and I assure you that you will have a lot of opportunities to participate, to learn, to contribute through our UPF network of peace leaders. So one more time, welcome to the virtual APLC. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Dakal, for your warm and delightful welcoming remarks. Another warm round of applause, please. And now, for the highlight of this program, it's my honor to introduce to you the graduates of the 12th batch of Asia Pacific Leadership Conference. Today, we have a total of 10 graduates coming from 5 countries of Asia Pacific region. First, allow me to read the citation. This certificate of graduation is presented to you for successfully completing the Asia Pacific Leadership Conference online course with the theme Providing Visional Leadership for Nation Building and Peace, dated May 14 to 28 of this year, co-signed by Honorable Eknath Dakal himself, Chairman of UPF Asia Pacific, also co-signed by Regional Presidents Damian Dunkley and Masai Chori from Family Federation for World Peace, and co-signed by Dr. Venus Augustine, the President of the International Peace Leadership Conference. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the following graduates. Vidya Dipashna Devi from Fiji. Paulina Dulaki Naleba from Fiji. Ateka Somasoma from Fiji. Dr. Akun Kumar Pradhan from India. Jyotismita Purti from India. Alimana Sanakunova from Kyrgyzstan. Dimitar Dubekova from Kyrgyzstan. Orman from Papua New Guinea. Patrick Limar from Philippines. John Jerome Mangiet Gave from Philippines. Before, let's give them another thunderous round of applause. Congratulations to all our APLC batch graduates. Congratulations. Before we continue, with our program, I would like to request everyone to kindly turn on your cameras and please wear your best smiles for our photo opportunity. Respected ladies and gentlemen, so are you ready? Let me count 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3, 2, 1, smile. Beautiful, thank you very much. Let us pose one more time with the sign of our heart. 3, 2, 1. Heart. Wow. For now, let's say peace. 3, 2, 1. Peace. Thank you, everyone. At this point in time, representing all the graduates, we will physically award the certificates to the 2 participants. The venue is in UPF Peace Embassy in Suva, Fiji. Now, may I invite the couple of Alami Brown and Aris Regalado UPF coordinators for Fiji to do the honor of awarding the certificates to Mrs. Ateda Somosomo. Wow, nice. And nice. Beautiful. Wow, thank you so much. And finally, Paulina Dulaki Nalemba once again. Let us welcome Paulina Dulaki Nalemba. Very beautiful. Wow. Wow, thank you, thank you. Now it's time to hear reflections from our 3 selected graduates. Though you may have many things to share, may I request all the graduates in the interest of time to kindly limit your reflections to just 3 minutes, okay, 3 minutes each. First, we will hear from Ms. Ria Dipashna Devi, Fijian National University medical student. So let us welcome her with a warm round of applause.
Thank you, the Master of Ceremony, the lead guests, and the fellow other participants, and the ambassadors. Good morning to you all. Before I begin, Priya Dipashna Devi, and I'm from Fiji. It is indeed a great opportunity for me to share my feelings regarding this 2-week-long course. So being a first-time participant of this program, everything seemed amusing to me, as I had no idea what this would be about at first. But as we have reached the end for now, I can say this program has made an impact in my life. We as human beings sometimes tend to forget the ultimate reason of our existence, the sacrifices of our ancestors, the expected duty from us by being indulged in greed and negativity. This program has helped me by enlightening and broadening the reason behind the existence of humans. We often forget to spread love and do quite the opposite. But in order to have a world of peace and humanity, I have learned that love is the way. And it all begins from family. Family is where love is taught, and a family is a child's first school. My family is my biggest strength, and I can count on them whenever I want. They were always there for me whenever I needed them, and I would like to thank them they have done. I truly believe that today everyone who is present here can relate to me in some way. In today's world, it is very evident that individuals are looking for their own profit in everything, rather than thinking about profit as a whole. We become so self-focused that we only think of our benefit. However, in order to live with peace and in love, we should be conscious. This is the value that should be instilled in every individual. I believe this program must have made even a slight impact on every participant's life. One thing that was highlighted in the lessons was true love. The meaning of true love is living for the sake of others. Love is being selfless. When you give love, you should forget that you gave it. There are many individuals who may not know the real meaning of love. And however, that I have gained today and from the 2 weeks of course, I would like to spread and impart it to my fellow colleagues back at my university, to my family, to my friends, in order to change their fixed mindset for growth, to bring peace and love. At last but not the least, I would like to thank the coordinators of the Asia Pacific Leadership Conference and every other individual who was part of this program for helping us in gaining more knowledge about life. I would also like to congratulate every individual for this program to be a success. Thank you so much and wishing everyone happy and successful days ahead.
Wow, your beautiful physical appearance is very well matched with your beautiful heart. Thank you very much, Miss Ria Dipashnadeh, for your great and wonderful reflection. Our next graduate is Ateda Samasoma, volunteer from IAYSP. Let us welcome with a thunderous round of applause Ateda Samasoma. One more beautiful lady. Let's tune in mic. Okay, here you are.
Bola Vinaka from Fiji. Good morning to Dr. Kitel and Honorable Eknat Dakal and all the leaders and participants. Before I begin, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Ateva Somasomo, and I'm from the beautiful island of Fiji. I'm currently studying in the University of the South Pacific, doing Bachelor of Commerce. Just the reflection from this program, I would like to say that this program has triggered my life personally for like how the world of today is being mean to us, especially for the youths and the upcoming generation. This leadership conference program has opened my mind thoroughly regarding the family love or the importance of love to a family. It has a lot more interesting in a way in dealing with the youth of today to how they're gonna approach the issues that may arise within a family and country before going out to the in this 2 weeks program. I've learned this lesson about peace, where peace is a very demanding value to overcome any circumstances that every individual must have to conquer life or to live a normal life. This has challenged me to always have a right mindset to build a peaceful environment and reach out to the lost and lonely. For the session 4 of his course, which is the importance of marriage and family for society, I've came to understand the importance of marriage, especially for youngs of today. It is thoroughly implicate the importance of family that needs to be looked at closely regarding the values of creating love within a family before moving out to the open world. Last but not the least, I've came to understand also the importance we should have, importance of love that we should have for one another. And I would like to take this time to thank the two couples and leaders, Valami and Iris, leaders of the Asia Pacific Leadership Conference in creating this program for, especially for the youth of today, to keep building this peace program for youth of today and the upcoming generation. Vinaka.
Today's graduation ceremony turned out to be a beauty contest. Before I will invite Dr. Venus Augustine, Vice Chair of UPF Asia Pacific, the last but not the least graduate to give his reflection is from India, Dr. Arun Kumar Pradhan. He is CEO and Principal Director of Holistic Health and Research Center, with a warm round of applause.
Hello, a very warm, holistic good morning, holistic namaskar from Sikkim, India. First of all, I will greet Chair of UPA Asia Pacific, Shri Eknath Thakal, Dr. Robert, Madam Ursula, all regional director, Sri Krishna Dikari, Sri Brendra Shrestha, and peace-loving family, brother and sister. I am Arun Kumar Pradhan from beautiful state of Sikkim. It's my great honor and privilege be appointed as Ambassador for Peace during Peace Conference on 9th May 2022 in Sikkim by Universal Peace Federation of India. Just after that, I have opportunity to attend the 12th batch of Asia Pacific Leadership Conference. I really thanks to Father and Mother Moon for their dedication for building world of peace. Same time, I am really moved by peace principle, which was taught by our experts. I feel we need this peace principle to build our own family, social, state, and nation too. I came to know cause of human suffering. I realized that we must work for peace, then surely peace will release on earth. In this connection, I would like to say, for cumulative effect, indeed, combined effect would be better. And always I love to say, let's join hands together for the development of the society. Once again, I deeply thank Universal Peace Federation for giving me this opportunity to share my reflection. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Pradhan, for your very inspiring message. Let us give him another round of applause. Thank you. As we move on with our closing program, we now shift the spotlights to another important speaker to deliver the congratulatory remarks. May I invite the following prominent scholar. He is the president of International Peace Leadership College. Besides his numerous academic achievements, he is also a champion in mixed martial arts. He loves to work with youth. He established the Zero to Hero International Youth Leadership Projects, thanks to which hundreds and thousands of young people were dragged away from criminal teenage out of the streets to a normal life. He is a very humble but very successful person whom I personally admire. Let us welcome Dr. Venus Augustine.
Thank you so much, moderator. This program is my voice laudable. Thank you so much. First and foremost, I would like to greet our Honorable Ignatakal, our Dr. Robert Quito, our Mrs. Ursula McLachlan, and other leaders in Asia Pacific. Foremost, the star of this closing program are all participants. Well, I think I have the privilege to really give them a round of applause. I was really moved. Actually, I prepared some speech, but after listening to the testimony of our 3 graduates, I personally moved by their sincere reflections. Honestly, even though I've been in many occasions listening to the messages of our founder, Father and Mother Moon, on especially in the field of peace building, their testimony really reflects and resonate the kind of spirit that the principles touch their heart. I was really moved, and I hope that will not last in this closing program, but that will manifest in their daily life and future endeavors, especially in their careers, that they will become the living testimony of what the principles can do in the promotion of world peace. This is really the solutions to the world problems that actually beset us. The challenge that we encounter in the world affairs cannot be seems understood, but by listening to the principle, we can feel that there is hope. There is really a way to solve the problems. Let me read the message of Mother Moon in this his autobiography, this memoir. And the page 218, entitled "Putting Peace into Practice," that summarized all the testimony reflections of the 3 graduates. Please allow me to read, and I hope you can listen. Mother Moon said, "For more than 30 years, Father Moon and I have been promoting harmony between nationalities, races, and religions through the marriage blessing. Through Korean-Japanese cross-cultural marriage blessings, we have broken down the barriers between these 2 nations and their peoples. We have done the same between Germany and France and many other people of former enemy nations. The brides and grooms who have received the marriage blessing are living based on the word of God and creating beautiful families all over the world. We do not call them multicultural families. They are simply blessed families." I think the solutions to the Russia and Ukraine is to marry them, centering on Father and Mother Mon's Principles of Peace. For that, congratulations to all the three persons who gave the reflection. Of course, to everyone who graduated. And I think there will be more things that we can share as we go along in our quest for peace. You know, there is really a hope. One more time, congratulations.
Thank you very much for our speaker. Thank you, Dr. Venus Augustine, for your congratulatory remarks. Let's give him another big round of applause. And now, our elder leader and supporter of the APLC, he invested himself totally in the following congratulatory performance. He is a prominent conductor from America, and his name is David Eden. Let us watch and enjoy the following orchestra. Thank you. Please enjoy.
Thank you very much. Next song was arranged by Maestro David Eaton, and you are more than welcome to join me and sing with me together.来自你的心上，而你如果有了，我会比你更心疼我的梦想。就让你对我完整，而你对我的爱，让我用尽悲伤。相比相信，彼此都感恩，因为我们是家人，分担分享彼此的人生，因为我们是家人。相依相信，彼此都感恩，因为我是家人，分担分享彼此的人生。
Wow, that was truly the Orchestra of True Love conducted by David Eaton. Let's give him another round of applause, please. Finally, we have come to the end of our program, and for the final closing remarks, I would like to call on the brain and the heart of Asia Pacific Leadership Conference, the prominent and prolific educator, the senior advisor and director of education of UPF Asia Pacific region. Help me welcome with the resounding sound of applause, Dr. Robert Kiddo.
Thank you, Paket. Great job for our MC. Yeah.
Thank you.
You held everybody's attention and you moved the program along at a very, very good pace. Thank you. We'll hire you. We want to hire you permanently. Thank you. You know, the word commencement means to begin. This is a commencement or a graduation exercises, but in one sense, it's also the end. It's the end of your studies. You've completed really a very significant and a very substantial amount of time to invest into studying the universal principles of peace of Father and Mother Moon. So it's both an end, kind of you're concluding, and also it's a beginning because you're graduating. So you're going to be going out. And now your commission or responsibility is to use these principles in your own personal life, in the life of relationships that are within your family, and also really how you can contribute to society and make your society, your nation, a better place. That's the calling that we have within us. I was very astounded, Miss Ria Devi, yeah? I'm living in Manila, and right now Santosh Nirpani is here, and he told me that she was the topper of toppers at the university. In other words, she set the record of kind of graduation from her university. So we're very pleased to have her, and as she acknowledged, her family plays an extremely important role in supporting this, in everything, and that's really what we're trying to teach. Miss Somo Somo, I am very interested what the meaning of your name is. Somo Somo. Can you turn on your mic and share? Iris, help her quickly. Iris looks like she's already Fijian, right? Can you share? I would love to hear. Somo Somo. It sounds like it's two words put together, so it must have a double meaning.
Actually, I don't know what's the meaning of Somo Somo, but it's one of the islands in Fiji named Somo Somo, where you can only find this flower. The Tangimodia flower is only found in this island, Somo Somo. It's a unique flower. It's only found in that island.
So you're also a unique flower. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. And Mr. Arun Pradhan from the beautiful state of Sikkim in the northeast of India. Thank you for sharing. At the end, he said, let us put our hands together. Let's join together. Let's work together. I would say that is right, exactly right. And also let us join our hearts together so that we can really build a family so that race does not mean anything anymore. You know, it's just we come together as a family, we come together as brothers and sisters. In that sense, I'd like to share with you some good news, because many of you are working with youth and students, the YSP. Last week at the United Nations, the application for the International Association of Youth and Students for Peace, the long acronym is IAYSP, the short acronym is just YSP. We had made an application 2 years ago when Mother Moon founded the YSP. Then her first kind of direction at that time, she'd asked me to lead the presidency, and I think this was maybe the the one thing that I did that Mother asked to do was to get YSP to have consultative status at the United Nations. So last week we heard that when our application came up, then we were able to successfully pass. It's a very detailed application form, and they go through it thoroughly. I think there are 17 different nations on the review board, and they do a public review. And so we heard at that time that the application was successfully received. So now YSP is, like UPF, Honorable Eknath mentioned at the beginning, that UPF has the highest level, general consultative status. We have, it's called special consultative status, so focused on one group or one focus, a unique focus. But nevertheless, that we are also having this foundation. And now, in fact, we are able to have 3 organizations that have this unique status at the United Nations. One is the UPF, the Universal Peace Federation. The other one is the Women's Federation for World Peace. And now we have the Youth and Students also having this consultative status. We're still waiting for the actual official confirmation letter to come. So until it's received, it's not really final, but I want to share this good news with you because it means not just to be proud ourselves, which we want to do because it'll make us work harder and more serious in what we need to do, but really the responsibility that it gives us in order to be able to support the work of the United Nations, and even when called upon to give direction and really productive involvement for these sustainable development goals that the UN is working for. So again, I want to go back to this program here, this 12th batch of the APLC, the Asia Pacific Leadership Conference. We are so happy and proud of the graduates and the investment. And Bucket said, I'm the brain of this, but the brain needs the hands and the feet. And so that's the IT team. So you see the brain, but you don't see the hands and the feet. They're behind. We can see some of them there. Grace is there. Vince has got his camera off, but he's there. And so many other people and the leaders in the field that are working to support really the application process and coaching and guiding students through this really short but intense education program. Again, congratulations. I look forward to meeting you personally and, excuse me, to working with you to make this Asia Pacific region a region that can really support really heaven's providence. We have a lot going for us. And again, congratulations. Thank you.
Wow, amazing words by Big Boss. Frankly, I was really stressed while preparing, but I hope everything went smooth. Thank you very much, Dr.
Big
Robert
Boss,
Kittel.
Big Boss, he's referring to my height.
Anyway, let's give a warm round of applause again to Dr. Kittel. To conclude today's program, let's invite Mr. Manoj Kumar, the Secretary General of YSP India, to lead us with the cheers of victory. In Korean language, we say it Ogman Se. In Filipino, we say it Mubahay. And in Nepali or Indian, we say it Jaya. Let's welcome Mr. Manoj Kumar with a warm round of applause.
Thank you very much. Let us have our 3 cheers of Ok Manse or victory cheers. Ok Manse is a Korean word which means billion years of victory and fortune. May I request everyone to unmute yourself. Let us shout together Ok Manse while raising our hands like this. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
First, for heavenly parents, Ok Manse. Next, for the realization of the victory vision 2027, Ok Manse. Of APLC 12th batch graduation and alumni reunion, Ok Manse.
Thank you very much, Mr. Manoj Kumar, for leading the very energetic and enthusiastic cheers of victory, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, let's give once again applause, please. This concludes our program with Mr. Manoj Kumar, and the upcoming 13th batch of Asia Pacific Leadership Conference will be announced later. This has been Bakit, your MC once again. Congratulations to all our graduates. May God bless you all and your families. Thank you very much. Salam alaikum. Namaste. Bula. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
technical
thank you,
team.
thank
Thank you,
you.
coordinators, participants, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good job.
Wonderful closing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wonderful MC. Very warm-hearted, exciting. Thank you. All the graduates. Congratulations.
Yojong is there in the camera. Son is not there. Yojun. The lady one. Come here, backside. Here.
Greg, Reverend Santos, our leaders, coordinators, technical staff, to all graduates, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Huh? Also have Kiribati sisters here. They are not yet graduated. But to help them. Three sisters here. Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Today is a beauty contest.
Hello, Iris.